dust their bones and bask in the glow of anti-life, and all of existence shall be mine.
Hi, Crimson with Motif RI here with the amazing Ray Porter. How are you today?
I'm great. This is the first day of the con, and it's already like really busy. And we're just in the signing room, which is massive. This is quite a thing.
Absolutely. So this is your first time up to Rhode Island?
First time to Rhode Island. I drove through here years ago. I was on a bus headed to Martha's Vineyard, so I didn't, I was like, oh, that's Rhode Island out the window,
You're in and out in 45 minutes.
Exactly. And yeah, I love the city. It's great. It's really cool.
Excellent. I'm so glad you're here. And one of the things I wanted to talk to you about was how excited were you the moment you found out that Darkseid was coming back with the Snyder cut?
So stoked. I had kept it very, very quiet. Obviously there'd been rumors going around and on Twitter and everything about the fact that I had played the role, but I didn't feel like it was safe in an NDA sense for me to be able to say anything. So the day that Zack announced it and everybody freaked out, I did too. I texted him immediately after. I was like, congratulations, I'm so happy for you. This is wonderful news. Can I come out of the closet as Darkseid? And he went, yes. So then I went on Twitter, and I was so excited for a lot of reasons, not just personal. It's wonderful that I get to come to things like this, and do this. But his vision, I'm so happy that it got seen. I'm so happy the story got told. He's such a good storyteller. So
absolutely, I loved seeing you come out. Well, your character come out, Grain and Goodness, and all of them. So let me ask you, what was the inspiration of the voice of you coming into Darkseid? Because that was such a great voice.
Thank you. Obviously, I don't sound like that in life, but if I did, that would be a worry. It just seemed right. I saw a kind of a rendering of the character a long, long time ago. And just somewhere in there, the voice, I just kind of found the voice for it. But, you've got to be like right up on the mic for it to read. So thank God for proximity effect kind of thing. But it just came from there, and then to kind of make sense. And then Kieran as Steppenwolf, who was so wonderful. And Peter Guinness, who's another amazing, brilliant actor. We were on a set, and we had a head rig on with cameras right in our faces so that they could CG with the faces. So we're doing the scenes at the time, and I was grateful they had a mic right there so I could do the proximity, because like in a loud room like this,
I have to get right on the mic.
You know what I mean? You can't hear it.
So what other kind of characters, if you got a chance with either Marvel, DC, anybody, what other kind of characters would you love to voice?
Oh God, so many. I'm a geek, man. I'm in the Star Wars universe. I want all of it, please. I love it all. So,
Do you have any other upcoming projects that you can talk about? Anything coming up?
One or two that I can talk about. A lot in the audiobook world. I do a ton of audiobooks and narrate a ton of those. So I've got some very interesting things in the pipe. Also, I'm part of the cast of the audio production of Neil Gaiman's Sandman. So Volume 1 and 2 is out now, and worth listening to.
You give a voice for a lot of upcoming voice actors. There's a lot of websites out there that well, do this, do that, try to promise you, over the moon stuff. For anyone developing who has that passion wants to perform, what kind of advice would you give them?
I would say be very careful what choices you make as far as choosing an instructor. Anybody who makes any kind of a promise in this business is probably selling something rather than really, you can't make promises in this business. It's very, very tough. People that are looking to help you cultivate your talent are the people who are trustworthy. You're never too experienced to learn. I'm still learning all the time. There's resources out there, but just, keep at it. Be patient. Don't spend too much money. That's the other one.